welcome back to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
A podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And the daddies in them.
Did you hear the noises yesterday? Did you know how it lasted? All those banging?
Oh, yeah, the vibrations.
It was just pa, 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 pa. I was clapping some cheeks yesterday, but the noise after that.
Girl, me too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, it was like 10 seconds, but then 20.
Yeah.
But then I was resting for a couple seconds because I was a little tired.
Okay.
I'm not as young as I used to be.
Somebody's dad was really,
Happy yesterday?
Yep.
Okay, Carlos. Well, I'm your film daddy, John.
And I'm your Daddy Carlos.
Oh.
Horror, I said. I said horror.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard ours.
Oh, yep.
And what film did we watch today?
So today we watch Arcadian from this year, 2024.
Damn.
Yep. Directed by Benjamin Brewer and written by Mike Nyland.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Which one?
The director?
The director has done
Benjamin Brewer.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Oh, the visual effects. Yes.
He's worked on that.
Sick.
And yeah, I think that's like his biggest. Yeah, I haven't seen any of his other movies, unfortunately.
Okay. There's some familiar faces in this film.
There are.
There's two, of course. One horror icon, Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
And then we got Jaden Martell, which he's from It, Part 1. And it's a very small, very
tiny
small
cast. Yeah.
Cast. We have Maxwell Jenkins as Thomas, Nicolas Cage as Paul, Jaden is Joseph, Sadie Silverall as Charlotte, Samantha Coughlin as Mrs. Rose, and Joel Gilman as Hobson.
Yeah.
And that's basically everyone that we follow.
Right. But before we continue with our movie, you find any demons?
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Damn. Actually, I've been in a weird, I've been in a positive mood.
That's good.
It's fucking annoying.
Okay.
I kind of sometimes, I don't know, I get annoyed by being too happy. I feel like something's gonna happen. Something bad's gonna happen.
I see.
Do I supposed to be?
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone had to bring me down.
I mean, it's good to have a good week, I guess.
Yeah, I just I was something bad will happen, but I'm like, it's okay, It could be worse, I'm thinking optimistically. And then after that I'm like, who the fuck am I? What the fuck? Why am I doing that? It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe because you're so used to having
shit happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And now that it's not happening right now, at least.
Yeah. I just want drama. I want to ruin someone's life.
Okay. Pop off.
I just want to just from a distance, not horribly, damn, someone died or something like that. No, just sprinkle,
a Snooki and JWoww write a note.
Yeah, it's true. Just sprinkle something and just watch it unfold in front of me. That's what I want to see.
Okay, I'm down.
That would be so fun.
Okay.
I want to be the puppeteer.
Okay,
that'd be kind of nice. Was the puppeteer from Pinocchio? Geppetto?
I don't know his name.
That's a crazy name, Geppetto. He was a little boy.
Made of wood.
Nope.
Wait, he made him real.
Oh,
that's weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Disney, come on.
Oh, speaking of Disney.
Oh,
well, I actually not speaking of Disney just yet. In a second.
But no, yeah, I didn't find any demons.
Okay,
I had a good week.
Okay,
I watched Spider-Verse, the concert.
Yes, you did.
They played the movie while they were playing the music live, which was kind of sick. And yeah, it was across the Spider-Verse, so it was fun. It was a lot of fun. What did you fight?
So I did pre-order something. I'm not gonna say just yet.
Oh,
but now I'm getting nervous because people saying that this company tends to hey, you pre-order things, but they tend to take forever, even though they say it's being released at this date.
What company? I'm
not saying names on here, just in case. But
I'm curious.
Now I'm like, it looks like I'm probably gonna wait a year.
Damn, that sucks. But look, girl math. It's gonna be free when you get it.
That's true. And other than, I have a question for you.
Oh,
I was driving yesterday and I saw the sign for something, and I was like, "The fuck does that mean?" And there was these signs down the road as we were driving with an arrow pointing right or left. I don't remember, but it said
depends where you're standing.
It said Vegan Recovery Center. What does that mean?
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
What does that mean?
So okay, what I'm assuming is probably people trolling vegan people.
Okay.
And because there's like this whole war.
I have an answer for you because I figured it out.
You figured
driving
it out?
back home.
So what I'm
seeing
assuming
the signs again.
is people that are like, hey, if you're vegan, look at this restaurant that's gonna make you like meat because it's like it's like a really good burger place or something like that.
Okay.
Was that close?
Very close.
Huh.
So as we were driving, we noticed that there's this section of food trucks, barbecue specifically.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And it's like pointing that way, and it's like vegan recovery center all over the side. And I was like, kind of funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty
props
fun.
to them. Props to them.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's what that meant. But before that, I was like, is it like people trying to like they regret becoming vegan and they don't know how to come back because they might relapse or something?
It's vegan rehab.
Yeah. But other than that, my week was fine. I'm probably seeing my dad this week. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
It was his birthday recently, right?
Yeah. It was.
So
and
happy
my
birthday.
sister, yeah, he's never gonna see this, but yeah.
You sent him a clip.
I love you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You excited?
Yeah. I haven't seen him in 2 years.
Oh, that's a big
Hopefully
deal.
I get to see him. And it's not like one of those like when he used to do when I was a kid where I was like, I'm gonna pick you up and never show up.
Put the sad music. Sorry, Carlos.
To all those minutes I spent staring out the window.
So sad.
It is, it was.
Little Carlos.
Yeah.
It's okay. Now you're big Carlos, big boy, like in this movie.
With a lot of trauma.
A lot of trauma.
Mm-hmm. But speaking of this movie.
Yes. So Arcadian.
What did you think?
Exactly that. I feel like this movie felt very, how do I say this? Very fucking boring.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a movie that like it's been done a million times.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot to I think there's really good moments in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like A Quiet Place, but
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend, but it's A Quiet Place where they can talk.
And there's another movie that makes me think of this. Oh, When It Comes at Night. It's kind of similar to this too.
It's just like, oh, it's an post-apocalyptic. We're following these people, and then it's like there's nothing new about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing different from any other movie.
Yeah.
If anything,
unfortunately, because it's Nicolas Cage.
And I like Nicolas Cage, but like this is not like Nicolas Cage that we all know and love.
No,
this is like kind of boring.
This
Nicolas
is
Cage.
Laurie Strode, Halloween 2 Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he literally is gone by half the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know, like, would I recommend it? Like, sure, watch it. You know, there's some cool things about this movie. There's like a cool scare that really was freaky. There's a couple scenes that are really tense, heavy.
Yeah, some of the scares are good. The creature design is interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah. But since we're speaking about that, the creature design in Disney, so apparently in an interview, the director said that he got the monsters in the movie were inspired by Disney character of Goofy.
Interesting.
I can kind of see it now with the face.
He also had like a pointy head.
With the long face. So I can kind of see in the... Yeah.
I can see that. And he has like that really skinny neck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can kind of see that. Yeah, I don't know how to, like, I still don't know how I feel about the creatures.
Yeah, because what took me... Okay, I'm going to be honest. What took me away from the creatures is... Yes. Yeah. I was very confused on what was going on. And also when one of them opens up and turns into a...
Like a cocoon thing?
Yeah. That kills itself and cocoons a human.
I mean, I understand that. I know a lot of it is like keeping it in mystery. So that's why they keep it weird and they don't explain it. Because I understand like the mystery does have to work, basically. Right. So I don't mind that. I didn't mind the cocoon. I was like, okay, that's kind of creepy. And like the way it's sitting,
creepy, but I was really like, cool. What happens after? Like, does the other person turn?
That's what I'm assuming. And I think it's just, it leaves your mind to do whatever. You know, all the work, but then it's just like it gets followed by that weird and I'm like, that doesn't look good.
And then they do a critters and they like do a cartwheel all together.
That shit was fucking cartoony as hell. This movie is very cartoony, but it's so serious, so the tone I feel like doesn't match at all. because it's not like they're trying to balance comedy with like serious and horror. No, it's like a drama, and it's like a serious movie about this father that kidnapped these two infants.
Well, he found them, but sure.
Yeah, that's what everyone says.
Okay.
That's when I went to Walmart. When I was little, I used to steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh shit, I just found them and I put them in my pocket. That's what he did with those children.
Accusations.
Yeah.
Exactly. So then they grow up and they're having this dilemma. Like they're all like kind of having issues because they're trying to be just kids. And then it's like,
you think he ever told them the truth?
hell no.
I found you.
No, because they're like, hey, dad. Like they're kind of like chill about it. And actually, they kind of do look like I wish one of them was like a redhead, and he'd be like, Dad, what did mom look like?
So the boys, even though they're twins, are actually in real life 2 years apart from each other.
Yeah,
and
it felt like in this movie, they felt like they were supposed to be apart.
Yeah, they could be fraternal twins. You can argue
that's
that.
True. That's true.
And then and apparently Nicolas Cage isolated himself with his family for 3 months to get prepared for this movie.
Nicolas Cage, I love you, but just fucking go do your job and then just go home. I don't know what to tell you.
It's like this man is a method actor.
He is. He's a fantastic actor, but this role did not deserve that. This is no long legs. This is no fucking Ghost Rider. This is no Dracula.
No Willie.
No Willie. Nothing. No, this is like Nick. It's just Nick. It's not even Nicolas Cage.
This movie also has 3 taglines. Are you ready?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Tagline number 1: Beware of the dark.
Oh my god, that's so basic, so unique.
Tagline number 2:
The dark.
The next sunset might be their last.
Oh my god. Okay, that was a little better.
Tagline number 3: Family is stronger than fear. And I feel like that's more of a Fast and Furious.
That is so Fast and Furious. I mean,
but other than
I guess that last one fits the movie the best.
Yeah,
I feel
like
that's literally the plot of the movie. That's basically what it is. What did you think?
Same as you. I was invested in like what are the creatures all about and what happened, because it does start with like the apocalypse starting to happen or whatever war is going on.
It sounds like a war. That's exactly what it sounds like.
But we don't get none of that, and it just cuts 15 years, and now we know that they're isolated. And I was kind of bored when nothing was happening.
Yeah,
it's like we're following this boy who's horny for the neighbor girl, and I just don't care.
Yeah, it feels like a weird coming of age story, but like.
Is it?
It's not, because it's like it's just like there's moments of that, but then it's like surrounded by like cartwheels and you know, and then the dad passed out.
And I wish we would have gotten more of like the monsters attack. I don't know. I was kind of bored through the movie until stuff was happening.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just this movie's been done better. That's how I can describe this movie. It's not necessarily bad. I don't think it's a bad movie.
No.
Just like it's just a simple, nothing. There's nothing new about it. You've seen this movie before. It just has a different cast and a different name. That's basically how I can describe this. And I feel like
the ending with the chaos. I was watching it. I was kind of entertained, but I felt like
you don't see much.
No, it's very dark too.
It's not like controlled chaos. It's just chaos. Like the film is already filmed in such a weird way, which I should just say it's like film almost like The Office, like in moments. It's like weird, like they're like staring at something and it'll zoom in, like if I press the button zoom on the camera and I'm like, what the fuck was that? I was just watching, and then they're talking and then the camera starts moving and I'm like, what's happening?
And the creatures, I feel like they die so easily too, and it's like I wish it was less creatures but harder to kill.
Yeah, because it was like, there's a lot of them, and like they make a point of like, oh, there was only 3 today and only 2, and so it's like, okay, there's more than them. It's just that they're counting how many they are.
And it's like, I guess they're not that strong because they can't even break through the wooden doors that they barricade only.
But they can.
It's not like I Am Legend where like Will Smith had that house like in titanium,
and like it always feels like he's in danger whenever he confronts one. So, but no, this one's, I feel like they never felt completely unsafe.
No,
like,
and they know that they're there,
mm-hmm.
so they check the house every night, but they can't break through it.
Interesting. Now that I think about it, they can't break down the door that's made out of wood, but they can dig down.
They dig a hole under the house.
So it's like, but you still strong enough to do that?
And I love that. I love that the creatures put a carpet over the hole, and they're like, they're not gonna find
fucking
it.
Looney Tunes, bro. This is literally if cartoons and human in the real world,
Goofy
just comes together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is interesting. I don't mind not showing the creatures. That's fine with me. But this movie just shows you like kind of right away, but then it's like. Well, they start teasing you.
The first
about
introduction's creepy with the face.
Dude, that thing is fucking creepy.
And then the second one with the hand too, because
that's the two best scenes.
And that's another thing. It's like they seem to have abilities. We don't see it.
We don't see it. Ever.
It's just chaos of them attacking. But it's like that's why I was like, I wish less creatures and show more of the abilities.
Yeah.
Kind of like. No one will save you with the aliens. How we see them sporadically. It's not like hundreds of them running at her.
Or like just a quiet place where it's like it's still like a mystery at first, and then you have that big moment where it's just them against them, and it's like a actual battle. Like they don't know how to defeat this thing, so it's like they're trying to figure it out. Yeah, I mean, again, it's not like action packed. It's not whenever.
It's definitely more drama horror.
Yeah, most definitely. So,
and I guess I've learned that. I guess that's not my lane.
You just learned that?
I think so.
Because I've been known that.
Oh well. What's another drama movie?
Another drama?
Like a drama horror.
Another drama horror. Hereditary. It's basically a drama movie.
Oh, I like that movie.
Yeah, but it does it really well. It's like the scares are fucking scary, and then
Silence of the Lambs, you could say.
Yeah, that's like a crime drama.
I like that one too,
with like a bit of horror. Yeah, the one that comes to mind for me, Hereditary, because when I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, that wasn't even scary. That's a drama. That's me annoying, and I. Long Legs. Yeah, Long Legs is another one.
I like that one too.
Yeah, it's just it's because you've seen this movie before. That's literally it. If this movie was more unique,
and I think when it comes at night, it's kind of similar. And I also did not enjoy that because they don't show you anything. We're just like, so is it a zombie apocalypse happening outside, and you guys are just stuck in the house?
Yeah,
like what's happening outside?
Yeah, and I understand the whole idea of like, oh, let's keep it a mystery, but like. That's been done so many fucking times. It's like the whole Alien. It's like we know what the xenomorph looks like. If you're gonna do a sequel, just show us the fucking thing. Like we know there's no that sense of mystery is gone because I already know what that already looks like. It's like Aliens. They did the Queen. Like that was the mystery of it. The Queen was the reveal, the big reveal. So it's again. It's fine how they did it. The first couple scenes of this movie with showing us whatever the creature was so effective. Just teasing us that way was great. But then when they show us, it's just kind of bland and boring. And then you don't see much of anything. No. So it's just, I'm just sitting there like.
They're CGI, so they're in the dark.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And it's, again, there's no budget, right? There was like, you couldn't find
any budget. I couldn't find a budget. And it only made like $1 million worldwide so far because it looked like it wasn't even released everywhere just yet. But now Shudder has it, so I don't know how much they pay for it.
Yeah, so it's like I guess that'll be kept a mystery. But it looked like a really well shot movie. Nicolas Cage, I mean, that's not easy to have him, especially right now that he's so big. But I don't know, it just was bland, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah. Should we jump into the movie?
I thought we already did.
Oh, let's go. Hey, we're already in there.
I thought we were done.
All right, guys.
See y'all next week. Hold on, I have it. Okay. So, yeah, so the movie opens with Nicolas Cage running through alleyways and we just hear the siren of like a tsunami coming or war. That's specific siren.
It kind of sounds like a war. Like I literally was like, oh, this man's running from a war. Like
they're shooting.
Yeah, so we don't know what's happening. It's a crowd. This is how you film that on a low budget. You don't film anything else. Just one person running down the hallway.
That's true. Especially in a city, you would think there would be other people. Nope. But he finds 2 babies, and it basically then cuts to him seeing the city from afar and has gone to shit. Yeah. So 15 years pass. Yeah. And now he's raised these 2 boys.
Yeah, there's Joseph and Thomas.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
And he's with Joseph, which is the kid from It,
Mm-hmm.
and he seems to be the one close to the dad, kind of, you know, following the rules. And then Thomas shows up later, and they're already yelling at him like, "You're late! Like you're not supposed to be late."
Yeah.
So they're kind of having conflicts. Thomas seems like a troubled child.
And here they're kind of giving us the rule that it's like, oh, we have to be home by nighttime, before nightfall.
Yeah, because it's already like dawn. Like, basically.
And you know they're having dinner. The boys kind of get into a little fight. One slaps the other one, which is kind of funny.
Oh, Dust. Sorry.
Yeah, Dust.
Dunn is the other one.
Yeah. But the creatures, seems that the creatures come tonight and they start fucking with the door, and they do it as in like small periods of seconds, and then I guess Joseph learns that it looks like the one time they're testing it, the second time they're really trying to get in, and the third time it seemed like they couldn't get in, so they like, hit the door with frustration.
And it's like Joseph is definitely the smart one. Like he is learning these creatures. Like he's really taking the effort, and they make a point where like the dad and Thomas or Paul, I should say, Paul and Thomas are going to stop the door from shaking, and Joseph just stays back, and they're mad. Like Thomas gets mad, like, why are you not helping us? And he's like, I'm learning them. Like they're doing this, and he's reading their movement basically.
Yeah, he's the emo smart kid, and then the brother's the dumb jock.
He's the exactly.
He's the muscles, the muscle brain. Jock. Yeah.
Yep. And it's like it's kind of interesting. I like that aspect of it. And he also can count like how many of them are outside, I guess. Which I was weird. Okay, damn.
Unless they know. But that also then doesn't make sense, because then like 20 of them appear at once. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Unless they're turning other people.
That's what I'm assuming.
Like, what's happening?
Again, we don't know, and it's a mystery of the movie.
Yeah. So then we do find out that Thomas likes to go over to the next farm because there's a girl over there. We find out there's a girl over there named Charlotte. The Roses farm. And I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was just like the Roses, like the three of them. Yeah. They got a whole squad.
No, it's like the Walking Dead.
Yeah,
like they got everybody there.
It makes me think that there was some type of drama, so Paul and his kids decided to live.
Paul's racist because the leader was a person of color.
I just think Nicolas Cage just wants to keep his boys safe, and he doesn't want other people around.
Also, you can't. True. Maybe Nicolas Cage doesn't trust anybody.
Yeah. Because we don't know what happened. Yeah. And in Apocalypse, it's always the humans that are the evil ones. That's never true. The monster.
It's true. I know. Yep. Walking Dead made 12 seasons of that shit.
Oh, yeah. We got tired of it.
But also, Joseph seems to be building a car.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a really cute moment where like Paul is teaching Joseph how to drive a stick. And it's a sweet moment.
And it's like a golf cart.
Yeah.
I don't know if they made it go faster.
It seems like they put a motor in it.
Like he put motor in it and stuff to make it go faster.
So I was like, okay, that's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
He learned how to drive, I guess, in that one day, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna need you to go and salvage some shit from the ship.
When it's just open field, it's not that hard.
I guess that's true. There's no traffic.
No. Just know if left and right is gas or whatever. I don't want to say it wrong on here because
they'll say it.
No, because then I get confused. And then that happened to me before, like when I first started driving. Really? I one time got confused. Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been in a car with someone that shall not be named, and they slam on their brake, bro, and I almost broke my neck. It was bad.
Yeah. So yeah, he sends the boys to go get some. They need to go get more wood for the door because they need it for the door that broke.
Yeah, we also see nasty. That they have bugs.
Yeah, a lot of bugs, which we kind of get like a little bit of explanation of maybe why the bug. Yeah, anyway, but what happens is that Thomas is like, well, I got to go see Charlotte, so I'm a piece you out later, brother. Meet me here at sunset. And you go do that job.
We're not supposed to do that. But he's like, I don't care, brother.
Yeah.
And he goes and sees Charlotte, and they're kind of cute. They're just kids.
Yeah.
And they have this tree that's how far as she can go.
Yeah, they used to tie her to the tree.
They said that?
That's what the rope was for.
Oh.
That's why he was playing with and that's why at the end of the movie there's a symbolism of the rope breaking because she was set free.
I see. I see. Okay. I didn't take that literally.
No, yeah. They tie her 8-year-old ass to the tree, and that's how far you can only go as far as the rope can go.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's what I thought she meant. As long as she's touching the tree, she's safe.
No. You can't trust kids. They would have,
Damn, that's crazy.
But they do this thing where like let's play a game of like what happened, like what made the what caused the apocalypse, and you only have 10 seconds to explain.
I know the name of that game. Exposition, the game.
Yeah. So his was that there were bugs that bit people, but there was also some type of smoke.
Yeah, that turned them into werewolves.
That was her.
Oh, hers was like
somebody was bugs, the other one was werewolves.
Yeah, they're like she's like, oh, there was robots that took over.
Yeah,
and like,
and then the wolves thing is that the people were turning into wolves and running off into the forest.
You see, and like, okay, that I think is an interesting. This is interesting because it's like we're not sure what happened and they're giving us clues, right? But they do it in like such a dumb way where it's like let's just explain what happened at the end, like randomly, like they're sitting down, they're like let's explain as fast as we can. It's like this is kind of dumb.
And I feel like the wolf one is more accurate because of what happens, because then while Joseph is getting wood like from pallets, bugs attack him, but nothing happens to him.
Yeah, no, he's fine.
But there are a lot of cockroaches everywhere, which is probably where that theory or the myth comes from.
Yeah, I guess it's just like, and I guess you can say like they don't really use technology if you think about it. Like they're always using candles.
Yeah.
They have like the lighters.
They got no electricity at this anymore.
But it's like I guess technology might be against them, but I don't know. It's just this felt so weird because they literally did this moment just so they can explain what happened at the end, like during the end of the world.
Yeah,
that's it.
But we don't know what caused people to turn, if people did turn, or these things came from space.
Yeah, because we had 10 seconds.
I feel like the beginning of the movie, to me, it made it seem like they came from space.
Yeah,
but who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
And we don't get a clear shot of them, so we can't. We don't even know what they kind of look like.
No, I just know they kind of look like Goofy now.
Yeah.
So yeah, so then as Thomas is heading, or Joseph is heading back home, Thomas is also running home, but he slips and falls into a ditch.
He hits his head and somehow survives into that ditch.
Yeah, and we find out that in that ditch, that's where these creatures live.
Yep.
And then Joseph makes it home, and Paul, he thought that Thomas just already beat him home, but no, he didn't. So Paul's like, I gotta go get your brother. You stay here by your damn self. So
then Paul goes to the ditch. He sees him like, he goes down there, and there's this moment where Thomas has like a flashlight that like he's trying to like light up. I don't know if he can't light it up.
It feels like one of those. It feels like one of those to start a fire.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's
like
playing with it,
flint and steel,
to I guess get a second of light.
Yeah.
But at one point, like a hand grabs him, and you just see this face looking at him.
It's so creepy.
Yeah, it's super creepy
because you see the hand. It's like this really large, like pointy hand, like going towards him, and then it's like pitch black, but you see eyeballs and like a creepy smile for like a split second. And if you catch it, bro, that shit gave me chills.
And I'm trying to figure out. So the face is when the actual mouth of the animal is looking down. So that's when it makes the face.
Yeah, like
kind of like moths. When they open their wings, they make like a face. They have like okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's what I think the design would look like. I wonder if there's a render of it online.
I would love to see one.
Yeah,
because it would be easier. And then Joseph, he's asleep, and like a large hand, gets through the window, a crack through the door or something.
There's like a hole in the wall, and like you see a hand just literally just come to the living room and just extend, and then it points a finger, and the nail starts growing towards fucking Joseph.
And I wish we would have seen that again,
bro.
The nails extending.
Yes, and that never comes back.
No, and
so that made me be like, what the fuck are these things that are like? This was so effective. Yeah. Like so good.
So this creature's like, oh shit, he's asleep. I'm gonna come inside. So it comes inside, but Joseph was not asleep, and he was the trick, so he puts him in a cage.
Yup. That man's smart, I'm telling you.
He trapped him. He played mousetrap with the thing coming down.
He did play that. He should have said. Is there something that you say like Yahtzee? Like I've never played Mousetrap, so I don't know.
Oh, Yahtzee's a whole separate game.
No, but you know how like you have to yell Yahtzee. Do you say like Mousetrap?
I don't know.
Damn.
I used to only like Mousetrap because I felt like it was one of those board games that actually came with like stuff, so it made it look 3D. Because the mouse had to go through like obstacles.
Yeah,
I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's actually a pretty fun game. It's not like Monopoly. It was
just flat,
and like little things.
And the only cool thing about Monopoly is that they have like exclusives. So like if you like the little pieces, like you get the exclusive ones.
You can collect them.
Yeah,
and that's as much as you should use Monopoly for.
It's like the Monopoly game I had for Jurassic World. I got ruined, but I kept the pieces because they're cool. Yeah,
I get that. So I did find some renders.
Okay.
I don't remember them looking like this, but like they look kind of crazy.
That is not what they look like. Yeah. That looks like a xenomorph.
And that one looks like the thing from the Weeping Angels. No, not Weeping Angels.
It looked more like a dog.
Yeah.
With hair. And it looked like Goofy.
Yeah, apparently there was concept art.
Oh, those are creepier.
But it was you say that, but it literally
not that picture.
The most Goofy. It says Goofy inspired because it has that. It also has that like bump on this head that Goofy has with the hat. It literally looks like the hat. I mean, it's interesting. They also look like those what are those monkeys called? Like the one that has like the red sides and the blues fur. I don't know what they're called.
Bamboos?
No, I don't know what they're called. That's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, they kind of there's no real shape to them. They're just weird. They're like they're closer to werewolves, but the head looks so like I don't know.
And we know that they can open up their torsos and suck you in somehow.
Yeah, look at the front. The teeth are like gigantic teeth. They kind of look like cartoons. I'm not lying. But yeah, so Paul gets to this.
Paul kills one and finds Thomas, but they stay there for the night because they can't really go anywhere. But what ends up happening is that they start fighting other creatures, and Paul blows up his hand because he had like on accident because he kind of had to.
Yep. And this is when it turns into Halloween 2.
Yeah, so now Paul's kind of out of the game. Thomas brings him home. Joseph goes looking for them in the morning. Everyone comes back home, and then the brother reveals to the other brother that there's one in the house in the cage. And the other brother's like, let it out, I'm going to kill it. And Joseph's like, no.
And they still open it, and he just kills it right there. And Joseph gets frustrated because he was trying to learn it. So then they decide to try and eat it.
I don't know if they eat it, but I know Joseph does an autopsy on one, and there's bugs in it.
Yeah, there are a bunch of bugs.
So are the bugs also an issue?
Yeah, I guess. Hey, it's an abomination, basically.
Pretty much.
But like, it's weird because he keeps asking, like, "Oh, can we eat this creature?" And I'm just like, we never see that either. We never see if they even try.
I don't know what they're eating. They must have chickens or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of farm animals. Yeah, like there's always shots of like sheep and.
Oh, that might be what they use for food.
That's probably what they do because there's always like at least like one shot every like 30 minutes.
And you know, it's another thing. I'm surprised these creatures don't go for the sheep.
Maybe because they're not hostile.
Like I don't know.
Because something happens later with Thomas that like the creature attacks everyone else except him. I don't know if it's plot armor or just because he's not really attacking.
It felt like plot armor. It felt like he was just hiding in there. Because then it is going to kill him until she shows up.
I see. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't understand that.
But it leads to them like, hey, let's just all go to the Rose Farm and see if we can stay there because we know they have supplies. But they get fucking denied.
They're like, we got no medicine here.
But Thomas is trying to get in with Charlotte. So what he does is that he causes a fight between the both of them. That way, Joseph would just leave with the dad, and Thomas would be like, "Damn, my brother left me. We got into a fight. Can I stay?"
That reminds me of when like you would ask your friend like, "Can I stay over?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And then you ask your mom, and she says no. But then you go and ask your dad. Yeah. And then they're like, "What did your mom say?" I'm like.
You know what's one that I used to do?
Oh Lord!
When they used to ask me like, "Hey, can you go ask your mom?" I'm like, yeah. I used to hate asking her because I knew like she was gonna say no. So I was like, "Yeah, I asked her." She said no, and I didn't ask her shit.
I used to have my friends call my parents and be like, "Hey, can Jonathan stay over?"
I think I've done that before. My mom's like, "Did you ask them to ask me?" And I was like, "No, what? I had no idea." But can I?
I'm in the other side of the phone, like. She said no. Damn it.
But yeah, so
Thomas stays with the Rose
and
family.
She takes him to his room, which I don't know why the dad let her to it, but for the plot.
And this man's been here for 5 minutes,
and they making out.
And he trying to fuck. Mm-hmm. And the dad catches him on mid scene.
Yeah, and he takes off his belt and starts beating the shit out of both of them.
I missed that. I fell asleep.
That didn't happen.
Nothing happened, though.
Nothing really happens. Joseph goes back home with Paul, and then Thomas tries to steal medication, but Charlie catches him, and he begs her to just like, hey, let me take it. So she kind of gives it to him in a way and lets him go, but the dad heard him, so as he's trying to run out...
Was that the dad? I thought it was someone else.
The dad heard him, but then the guy that, catches him and points a gun at him is someone else. That's where the other people start coming from. That's the other person in the credit.
Oh, the one
guy in the credit that's like, oh, okay, you're that guy, because everyone else is not credited. Yeah.
So they catches him and he's like, hey, I swear I'm not stealing. Charlie gave it to me. Just ask her. But they don't fucking care.
No.
They take him into I'm gonna just say a rape dungeon, basically
a barn or something. Yeah.
And they just lock his ass out up, and then they point the shotgun to his dick.
I think they were gonna shoot his feet, so he can't stealing, so you can't run.
Oh Jesus. So then they go to shoot, but one of the creatures starts coming out from the bottom of the fucking place.
And as this was going on, Joseph over there was conducting a plan, because he walked on a carpet and he fell through a hole, and he figured out that the creatures are digging underground. So now this movie turned into Tremors. And then, so he's setting up this whole plan. We don't really know just yet. And then, and Thomas and Charlotte are getting attacked. Her parents die. The house starts to burn down.
Yeah.
She takes Thomas with her. He got his final boy, stage 3 blood covered face.
Hell yeah. He has a fucking shotgun. She has a shotgun. She's looking like a baddie. And then they start heading back to the house. Joseph, on the other hand, is dragging Paul, which is not Nicolas Cage, because they don't show his face at all.
He got a nub, so we know.
And then I guess I don't even know. We don't even know the plan until everything just starts showing up. We just
know that Joseph and they all go to the barn. They're like, "Hey, help me with this freezer." They grab gas canister. They go back in the house. He's like, "Hey, give me some time to set this all up because the creatures are coming." So they give him time, and then the creatures show up and chaos starts happening. They start doing their mouth. They're hungry hippo.
They're hungry hippos. Like, it's like they do it really, really fast, and they have like this.
I hate it. I didn't like it.
It just looks so bad. It just didn't look like.
It just looks cartoonish, and it doesn't fit this movie.
No, if the movie was like somewhat comedic, I can understand. It would be creepy if I saw that shit in person. I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Coming at me. Yeah, that's creepy. But I live in a comedy world.
Exactly.
In my movie, I'm making jokes the whole time until that shit starts happening.
Exactly. But this movie's like so serious, and then you see these motherfuckers go, and I'm like, "Okay, dude, what the fuck?" And then
apparently that it was inspired by an actual animal, which is the shoebill stork.
Wait, what?
Look at that, and it'll remind you of them.
I'm gonna look it up.
Are those are the ones that bring the babies to you? The shoebill storks. Yep. Yep. That's where.
Ew.
That's where babies come from.
Wait. So this is a shoebill stork sound.
Oh, those things. Oh, those things.
You just put the microphone away. Oh, he's kind of cute.
That's a real thing.
Okay, if I hear that at night, that's creepy. But I see it, I'm like, oh.
He's kind of sweet. I'd punt that motherfucker if he tries to come toward me.
Look at him run.
He ran out. I mean, that is pretty comedic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like...
Okay, you gotta stop.
Sorry, I'm watching videos now.
Yeah.
Sorry. So yeah, it's just... The way it was filmed, I guess it was too cartoonish because it looks like it's sped up really fast.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So maybe if it was just a sound, that would be kind of creepy.
The sound would have worked better, like that.
Yeah, like like something I don't know.
And that's what they hear in the distance at night, like stuff like that. Yeah.
Which is another thing. We don't even hear anything from the distance, like thumping.
No.
That's basically all we hear.
Mm-hmm.
But no, there's like no like looming sense of terror. Like, it's nighttime. That's it.
The creatures just show up and they start killing them left and right, and they're really good at killing these creatures. And I'm like, God damn.
Like,
okay,
just stab it a couple times, he dead.
Put them in another movie universe. Let's see if they can survive that shit.
Exactly.
But yeah, so then Nicolas Cage, does his like final boy thing where he gets up and he's like, "All right, kids, you go. I take care of this shit here."
Yep. And then this is a cool scene because it's like a hallway and there's like a shit ton of them like at the end of the hallway, and they're doing their head thing. Like one does it and then two, and then they all do it simultaneously,
and they start moving towards them.
And it is pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because we don't get that weird effect where it's like them,
yeah,
the
we
camera's
hear
moving
it
with them.
Yeah, we hear it, but we don't see it. Yeah,
and it's like really creepy.
But he has shot some holes in the ground, so they fall through the floor. But then one gets through, and what it is that Joseph made a bomb. He made a bomb pretty much, and it blows up. But what the freezer was for that they grabbed was for them to get in the freezer and survive it. Kind of like Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, what's it, Crystal Skull?
Yeah, one of the. It's the new. Was it the newer movie?
I think it's the one
was it the one Shia LaBeouf?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mythbusters. I'm pretty sure Mythbuster did something with it where I think you just die because I don't think
you couldn't. You would even if you do survive inside of the fridge, the impact of the fridge hitting the ground will still kill you. You're hitting the ground with the fridge.
They open the fridge, just a bunch of bodies.
Yeah, you're not. It's not like it's covered in pillows or anything.
Nope. And also like, so it's like this shot of like fire and shit falling, and it's like fire's coming into the thing. Like,
yeah, but one of them is holding with a rope. But I still feel like the rope would have burned off. I don't know. Anyways,
someone's hair was gonna get fucked up.
Exactly. But they make it, and as soon as they come out of the fridge, they're yelling for Dad, which he blew up.
First of all, he was missing an arm
already.
Yeah, so he went from both hands to all right. Get it? Because he's only right-handed.
He went from one hand to a blob.
Yeah,
he blew up.
He's liquid. He is not. He's everywhere.
But. They leave the house, they get in the car, they start driving off. The dog survived. The dog is still fine.
Yeah,
Rocco.
From the very beginning, I thought that dog was gonna die.
I'm glad it didn't.
Because the creatures don't go for the animals.
I see that.
I don't know how the fuck he survived the bomb.
He was in the barn. He wasn't in the house.
Oh, that's why they. Okay, okay.
That's why he told him to stay.
Now. I remember.
Mm-hmm. So these creatures start forming a cartwheel, so they start chasing them Jurassic Park style, and it's the shot of like the Jeep. And it's literally shot the same. I was like,
literally,
the camera's pointing at them, and it's just following them.
You know what we needed? A shot of the mirror.
I needed Charlie to be like, shit,
She's
like Ellie, yeah. But she shoots him once and then hits him with a gun, and then
they blow up.
I don't know.
This final act felt so out of place.
It was just so weird.
Out of place.
Then the next morning they do a little ceremony for their dead parents. The brothers hug, and then they just drive off into the paradise.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, they drive to the sunset,
and they forgot the dog. The dog's running behind them.
The dog's like, "What the fuck, guys?
Like, why can't the dog go on the cart? Why does the dog have to exhaust itself?"
Jumps out.
Okay, but like, why they gotta run?
That's true. No, you're right. They should leash him up.
Yeah.
They leash Charlotte to the tree.
Exactly. Exactly.
But then the credits is just them just driving, which is kind of cool. Credits.
Yeah.
It's like Pearl, where it's like it just keeps going. But yeah, that's basically the movie.
Yeah. That's basically Arcadian.
That is Arcadian.
You know what the meaning of Arcadian is?
No.
So Arcadian,
it's a bunch of arcade games, and
that's what I thought, but it pretty much means relating to or constituting an ideal rural paradise.
Oh,
because they technically live on the countryside, so that's their new paradise.
Interesting.
Fun
fact.
So you know that the part where Mrs. Rose, she got eaten like weird by
She got eaten out.
Yeah. So apparently it's based off of how starfishes eat, and how they eat is that they open up their stomach and they release the digestive juices. And then it wraps around them, and that's how they eat.
You see, that makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
I wish we would have seen it at least one more time.
Yeah.
like from a long shot, not from above. Because from above, I'm like, what's
what?
happening
what
to
the
her?
fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I feel like I seen that in somewhere else. I'm trying. Oh, Nope. In a way.
Yeah, Nope has a moment where like he kind of.
Yeah.
It kind of does that.
Yeah, there was also a theory online about how there weren't a lot of women in this movie.
You're right.
Too.
And they only digest like the girl, like bird.
That's true. They killed the dad and the mom stayed.
Everything else gets kind of like.
Huh.
It's kind of like Alien though. Like they usually
the first one is literally a guy.
yeah, that's true. But like in the thing with Alien, I don't know if it's an Alien movie or something. Like they are prone more to grab the females because of the reproductive systems. Kind of like the birth scene.
Yeah, yeah, I can kind of see that. I mean, that's interesting that it's like inspired by like. I mean, animals are fucking weird. There's some fucking fucked up aliens. Those are not animals. Those are aliens that live in this earth. So
especially in the ocean.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that shit. Nope. Yeah, no. There's a. Have you ever seen It's like I think that I don't know where it's from, but there's a spider that its tail it has like weird like little wiggly things, and it looks like a spider, and it's supposed to be one of the smartest snakes because it can mimic other animals.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And it does like the things with and it makes it look like it's a spider. So, so birds come and get it, and he fucking attacks it. That shit is fucking scary. But they're supposed to be super rare. There's only been seen like I think 2 of them ever.
Yeah, I've seen videos of them. I mean, there's a snake that plays dead when it's scared and sees like whatever.
That's crazy.
And it's cool because it like has his mouth open, his tongue out, like it's really and it's upside down like it's dead.
My favorite is the goats. They just when you yell at them, they kind of just fall over.
Armadillos turn into a fucking ball.
Like what the hell? What kind of Sonic shit is that?
And roll at you.
Yeah, like that is crazy. Yeah, there's some weird ass shit. So like, it is cool. You see like shit like that. That's pretty dope.
It's like how God was bored when he made the platypus.
Yeah, he was just like.
He said a duck and a beaver had sex.
You know what?
Okay, do you think platypuses actually came from a duck and a beaver and we just don't know that as humans? We just found one day and they just reproduce and that's what we have?
I think platypuses are omnipotent. I think
also
we don't know
the word platypuses.
Platypuses?
Sounds like this, yeah.
Platypuses.
It's platypi.
We're not eating them. They're not pies.
You don't say octopuses.
Yes, I do. And so the fuck what? I'm unique, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. You said it right. Like, okay, you're so smart.
Octopus swa.
So the platypuses, they're omnipotent. So like the thing is that we don't know where they come from. They could have come from space. They could have come from the underground. They could have just been snapped into existence. And guess what? Who the fucking know who the origin is? This fucking thing is weird. So I think that's what happened. I think we just don't know. We don't know the true existence of them, but they're smarter than us. They know who God is.
Okay. I know who God is too.
Oh yeah.
You
were yelling at him last night.
I mean, you summoned me last week.
That's true.
You know, platypuses have venom.
You see?
And what did you say again? Platypuses? That's cool. That's cool. They have venom, you see? So I'm telling you, these things are fucking weird. There's something suspicious about them. We should put a fedora on them.
Like the mattress stores now. You seen that theory on TikTok?
Yeah, the conspiracy theory. The laundry. What's it? Money laundering?
Yeah.
It's true, though.
Okay, I've been to one, actually. I actually ordered my mattress and got it to the house. So it works.
So you're part of Big Mattress, huh?
Oh, okay. Bitch, I fucking wish. I would not be working right now.
That's true. Alrighty. So, like we do with every movie, we go to Letterboxd and give this movie a rating and review. So, Carlos, what is your rating and review? Thank you, Vin.
So I gave it a 2-star, and I said, I never thought we would get a post-apocalyptic survival documentary starring Nicolas Cage. Creatures were genuinely creepy. Just wish we got more of the beginning of the apocalypse.
Okay. I can see that.
I'm more of like, I kind of want to know. I don't care if I don't know where they came from, but I like the city chaos shit.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's like World War Z. Where it's like you get that moment of like shit just goes down.
Yeah,
and it's fucking
Who was the
crazy.
first zombie? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but like
look at the city in chaos. Now that's cool.
I feel that. I feel that. What? Is it Sadness? The one that's like that, where like shit just goes down in the city. What is Sadness? I can't remember.
The Sadness, yeah, it's kind of like it starts in the city too.
Yeah.
The new Quiet Place is very much like that too now.
That's true. That's true.
Bird Box.
That's true. That's another one. Oh, and Quiet Place 2. We get the beginning of it. I also gave it a 2. I said this film seems to have a lot of potential with an interesting dynamic. It fails to do anything new or different, just a regular post-apocalyptic film. There's still some stuff to enjoy, like how the film is shot like they're being watched, and some unsettling moments, but this is a skip for me. Which is true. I think there's like some moments where like the camera shot like very far from them, and it kind of looks like it's like creeping on them because it's like it has motion. Yeah. So for me, it's like, oh, it's a post-apocalyptic creatures that we don't know what they are, but they're watching them. That's the POV that we're watching them. But then they're like talking, and then the camera starts moving, and it's like, I'm like, all right, this feels weird. Who's the daddy of the movie?
Who is your daddy?
Thank you, Arnold. My daddy is Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, of course. He's great.
He's great. You know, when he shows up at the end, he's like, I got this with his one arm.
That was Willie.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't say shit.
No. He just showed up with the music, and it's like, okay, shit's about to go down.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Nicolas Cage always. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no really kills.
I guess the mom. I'll give it to the mom because it was different.
Yeah.
It was the one that kind of showed us what these creatures, I guess, kind of do.
And it was creepy because you're like, what the fuck is even happening?
Yeah.
And the way they were posed, like, afterwards when we get, like, the reveal. Yeah. Like, it was really creepy.
You know what it reminded me of? You remember Demons?
Yes.
The demon that comes out. The girl that...
the back?
Yeah, the Megan Fox looking girl. and it comes out of her back.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, damn. Wow, that is true. That does look like that.
It looked like that when the Charlotte found her.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think of any other kill, but the dad is kind of like a basic, like, just clawing.
Yeah, everyone's just getting
clawed.
The extras in this movie that were in the barn trying to kill this child, they were just there to get killed.
Yeah.
That's why they're not even credited.
I will say the best scene for me, at least, is the hand.
Yes.
That shot freaked me the fuck out. I don't know what
that's
the fuck.
when I because I did tell you I was kind of doing stuff and I kind of just had it on the background and kind of get a gist of what this movie is before we watch it. That's what that made me stop doing what I was doing and just pay attention to what was happening because that was very creepy.
I just imagined you being like this, like you're doing your laundry. You're like,
that's usually what I'm doing.
Like,
yeah.
What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. That scene was like, it just, I don't know. It just, because we still don't know what they look like. So that moment was just like really shocking for me. But yeah, that's basically it, right?
That's basically it.
Do you hear that?
I think I do.
I think it's the Roulettes of Horror.
Thank you.
Did we add anything new, actually?
I added two. I left an old one. I forgot to erase Saw X. Thank God I didn't land on it again.
Alrighty. Can I spin it?
Yeah.
All right.
You want me to hold it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. So let's see. Let's see. Where's it gonna land? Oh, the sadness.
Speaking of the sadness.
Oh, wow, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna land on you. All right, so there you go.
It doesn't like me. It's homophobic.
Sorry. I think has it ever landed on you?
One time.
Oh, for Scooby-Doo, I think, right? Yeah. That's on Shudder, right? The sadness.
It should be.
Let's see.
Let me double check.
Yeah, let's just double check.
Because it was a Shudder original, I think.
The sadness. I've seen that movie.
I saw it once.
That movie kind of fucked me up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
It very sad. 2021. Wow.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Wait, not sadness from fucking Inside Out.
It says AMC Plus, but I wonder.
We have to check because I don't think it would say Shudder here.
Right, Shudder doesn't show up. Right?
So I think it would be AMC Plus. But we can check once we are done with the episode. So then we're gonna fuck myself. That's it.
The Sadness, an action movie starring AMC Plus, Shudder, Philo, the Roku channel, and the Roku channel.
Okay.
It says it's on Shudder. If it's not on Shudder, we will make another clip of us spinning again.
Yeah. So yeah, I will say. So
But
if you guys haven't seen that movie,
if y'all want us to rent, buy our merch.
that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Down below, you got all the description. We got our original Horror Daddies logo. Jackson got fired, but he used to model our stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got different stuff in there that you can get. I will say, if you haven't seen The Sadness, I will say it right here and now. Trigger warning. That is an extremely trigger warning, especially if you're a woman.
Mm-hmm.
That movie is very, 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 very fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gruesome. I remember being like, oof, like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sexual violence. It's pretty gruesome. So, but it's on Shudder if you guys want to watch it with the family.
And I think that's the last spin. No, it's not the last spin.
One more.
You know, another demon I fought. Bring it back.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Bitch, we passed 200 episodes and completely forgot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just didn't.
Guys, we are at 204 with this one. 203?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We meant to celebrate for the 200th, like do something like a movie that, whatever. But we forgot. I didn't realize it.
Once we hit the 300, we'll watch 300.
Oh.
Here you go, your gay ass.
Okay, Straggit. Like,
we should watch the parody version of 300.
Oh, 3000.
Hitch. I forgot. Beat the Spartans or something like that. I think that's what it's
Meet the
called.
Spartans.
Yeah, but wow, 200 episodes.
But our anniversary is coming up now on October 4th, 5th, and 6th. I always forget. It was one of those 2
I have
days.
it. I have it on my calendar, but I think it's the 6th. It will be recording day.
Oh yeah! Oh, look at that.
So it'd be perfect. We have to do Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah, didn't we start with that was like our second episode was Halloween?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no. I think it was Trick or Treat.
Oh, it was Trick or Treat. You're right.
Because it's at October. I always save Halloween for the Halloween week.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Oh, and we also hit 75 total downloads, which that's pretty awesome. I really appreciate that. That's 75. That'd be crazy.
I know. We're still doing this.
We're like, hell yeah, brother. No, yeah, 75,000 total downloads. That is amazing. So I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys.
And all the support. I love. Oh, talking about that, we do have comments.
Yes, we do.
So I want to read those.
That
was
my next segment.
She's so fucking beautiful.
But I want to say, of course, yeah, you are all beautiful, just like Vince said, and I really appreciate you.
Yeah,
you guys really motivate me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So for the comments, for Beetlejuice, we have 3 total comments. User X is 5 times. Loves y'all's energy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's
always got to bring it. I'm going to be honest. I've only slept about 8 hours in the past 2 days combined. Bitch, I am tired.
I'm literally only slept an hour and a half today.
That's
I came
fault.
off work. I couldn't sleep. I took ashwagandha and I still couldn't sleep. Bro, it's fucked up.
I went to bed at 5 in the morning last night.
Me too.
And I was woken up at 11 to eat breakfast.
Oh shit! I know you. I was told that you fell asleep watching Modern Family.
Yes, and then someone started making noise. So, and I'm not talking about anyone in this room. And I got my ass up and went upstairs and tried sleeping the rest of my nap.
Yeah,
I was so tired.
Yeah, no, I get that. This movie wasn't helping.
No.
I felt like battling, like how I was battling Jason last episode.
Okay.
I was fucking like this. I thought I was fighting Freddy for a second. I was like, oh shit, this is Friday 13th. But it's user X sync.
Let me see.
Know. It's like it has letters and numbers.
Oh, okay. So user -S XS6 NK1 1IS5X. Sorry, I'm blind. I don't got my glasses on.
So love y'all's energy.
Thank you
so much. Y'all need to. This is from Avihara 8830.
So we're so sorry. We're bad at pronouncing, spelling, everything.
If y'all watching the show, y'all know this from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I laughed at it a lot.
Yeah, so did we. Like I said, Beetlejuice was very, very funny. Just too many stories.
Yep, that's the main issue.
But
and in disappointing ending to those stories as well.
But I want that third one. I want the beetle.
Exactly.
Juice,
I want the
juice.
Juice.
Well, that could be a song. I want the beetle.
Juice.
I want the beetle.
Juice. Oh.
Give me that beetle. Give me that beetle. Juice.
Oh.
Talk to me, baby.
And then we got one from Joy Side the Dev.
My God, I love her.
She is beautiful. Wow. Look at that. Are you single, girl? Wow.
Nope.
Is of course my girlfriend Joy Side TV. It's a big nostalgia fest, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't live up to the first one, unfortunately. No. She sounds like she's been listening to the Horror Daddies podcast.
Yeah, every week. Yep, thank you.
And this was from our last episode, Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. Is Glenn wearing a Jason mask from Friday the 13th Part 2 behind you?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
It was his day that day.
It was. I actually have the matching my size mask. So, like, we had to do, like, father-son activity sometimes on Friday the 13th where we go kill counselors. Allegedly.
I thought you were just admitting to a crime right here. I was going to have to call HR.
No. We go take lessons from Jason himself. Yeah.
Oh,
but we're just
nice.
We're very inspired by Part 2 specifically. So that's why the masks are inspired by Part 2.
I mean, those are camp activities.
Yeah.
Killing.
Yeah.
Fishing.
Yeah, I got them at a convention.
I forgot his name.
F13 Studios, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah. And I know he has like the kid size and the regular size. So I got one for me, and then the Glenn one, where the kid size one fits my actual Glenn doll. So
Yeah, this one was a little big for him.
This is a small Glenn.
This from Spencer's,
This
right?
is the Spencer's one. my
That's why he looked like that.
Yeah, my actual one is back here.
Yeah. He's just chilling over there with his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I appreciate everyone's comments. I did find out that on Spotify, we don't have any comments on Spotify, but we can leave polls. Do you want to have a poll for this one?
Let's do polls.
Anal or
I
vaginal?
Love polls. What?
Sorry, I just throwing out ideas.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay. Yeah, we can do a poll for this movie.
Yeah, Trump or Kamala.
Let's not do those polls. Because apparently they're eating dogs and cats over in Springfield, and I don't even want to know.
Bro, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. If they're eating cats and dogs in Springfield, imagine what they're doing in Springwood. Call Freddie.
Eating the children.
Yeah.
There's children being missing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's anything damn, I don't know. I can't think of a poll right now.
Yeah. We'll think of one and we can just post it.
We'll post it. But if you're on Spotify, go check out and see if there's a poll, and you can just leave your poll.
Or just leave a comment on Apple. Leave us a review, 5 stars or more, nothing less.
5 stars or more.
Yeah, a 5-star with a review.
That's true.
And yeah, just leave us on YouTube. Just subscribe, comment down below. Thank you so much for all the support. And remember,
stay spooky, stay sexy,
and
I don't know.
And watch out for the night creatures.
There's nothing about this movie to say.
See you in your dreams.
Horror Daddies.
Bye, guys.
Bye.